use. Please, let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, breaking way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded fuels. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then yo, I step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque.
You're now rocking with the best. Bust the rhymes coming through from the footmost squad.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go through the rain here in Jacksonville. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run here with the rookie.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. The throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rangers, 18 79 Broncos. Ready.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's caught, left side, it's complete. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
A gain of 26
A
yards.
big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
Ready, set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Mustang 19. Go.
Richardson to throw. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
70 Lions, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Brings
A little miscommunication there, now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
60, trap 60.
Richardson. He gets this one complete to Pittman. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Open man downfield, it's Pittman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Get it! Cowboy 80. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready? Ready?
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Ready?
Taylor will take it in. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Red. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Gidden. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A second down throw for Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. And that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and, Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. The Colts have come away with the football. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 70. Buffalo 18. Steady.
On first down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down. We are through one. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Go, let's go. Hey, Lion.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Facial Chutin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. deep for Thomas. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
Eleven. All right, let's go. Silver.
Lawrence now. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that one just short of the crossbar. Couldn't quite get there. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 9 step, cut 19.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Indianapolis.
19 tight. Here we go. Stop it. Trap 60.
To throw, it's Richardson. On the run to the right. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Indy. His 6th touchdown now for the season. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point.
Rigoberto Sanchez, the kickoff for Indianapolis.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their home 18-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. On Silver.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Michigan man, Whitney, in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, Lion.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long.
Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Roll. Here we go.
Now a give on the ground, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Hey, smash!
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
11. Lisa,
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars have cut the deficit to 5. Once more as the kick's away. Khalil Herbert to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70, 19 right.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pitcher. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 1st and 10.
18, run, 18, ready. 19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun, Richardson. Exiting the pocket right. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Taken down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Panther 11. Here we go.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here's the 24. Go. Hey, tomato. Go, let's go. Here we go.
To throw is Lawrence. And that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready?
Move those chains.
13 Luke. Hey, go.
On first down, Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Ready up.
That's another Jaguars
11.
first down.
On red.
First and 10 at the
Hey, Soko.
32-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver.
It's second down.
And it'll bring up second down.
On the set. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, lion. Hot.
They go play action for Lawrence. That is caught at the 3. And he's into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Khalil Herbert on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
60 by 60.
A second down throw for Richardson. Escaping to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. Ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, yeah. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Third quarter begins with a run. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will make it a two-score game as they are now up 9. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. 10 through 11, 10 through 11. Here we go, set.
On first down, it's Richardson. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, drop 50, 18, 5 in.
Now Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Colts first down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 19 tight, 19, go.
Here's Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
60, 70 line.
Now Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal.
Mustang 19 right. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on fourth and goal.
18, 5 in.
Ready. Richardson. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the...
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Here's Richardson. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The Colts about set to punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. This is taken at the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Tackles back at the 30-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the quarter route. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Second and 10.
30 left.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars.
First down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11.
Go.
At the 28-yard line.
Here we go, sir.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice game.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And this one on line. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Herbert on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drop 50, drop 50. Come on. 60, don't blow 18.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch.
And the Colts first down.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On second down, Richardson. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Indianapolis.
First down, Colts.
From the gun, Richardson. That'll be taken in by Gidden. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Ready? 19, Cougar 19.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard.
70.
Looking to throw, Richardson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson going to look to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Game on. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. And this is no good. He missed the extra point, so they're unable to get back to within a field goal. This is a 4-point game in the fourth quarter. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Alert! Hey, Lion! Check! Hey.
Travel start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. And we got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
It is 3rd and long.
23.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
That's good.
Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us after the 2-minute warning. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hey, kill, Tim. Hey, easy. Route.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
On red. Hey, Silver.
Now a handoff, ETN, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
2.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Duck. Rocco switch.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more. He's inside the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Herbert on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Come on. 79, bro. 70.
Now Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Here's 2nd down. Richardson to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
And the Colts first down.
60
Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Richardson. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He'll look deep for Pittman. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So shouts to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say, so long from Jacksonville.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Yeah, went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried.